Going on, guys? Welcome back to the Rantin Review Pro Wrestling, and we are talking about WWE today, some sports entertainment stuff, some, I guess, a review of sorts, or some of my thoughts, because I actually didn't watch the Saudi show, the Night of Champions show, but we're actually going to be talking about the results that I do know about the Saudi show, what happened on Monday night, some interesting comments from Dustin Rhodes towards Brock Lesnar, and a bit of a surprise also happening in the world of WWE. That surprise is actually that not only are Sammy and Tay having a baby, but apparently Alexa Bliss is also pregnant. So that news broke earlier today, and congratulations to her as well. We got the next generation of wrestlers coming up in 20 years. These kids will be banging it around, who knows. But this doesn't take away from, of course, some of the other stuff going on with the ladies in WWE. As what came out of Saudi Arabia, a huge surprise at Night of Champions actually is that Asuka did beat Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship, and now that whole long title reign that Bianca had has come to an end. There's been a lot of scuttlebutt online about, Asuka, and they're not using her right, and she's lost every single WrestleMania and all these other kind of stats out there. But I think it's cool that she's the champion. And again, I do follow her YouTube channel. She's a very, very interesting young lady. But anyway, congratulations to her. Becky Lynch is now making her push in this whole Trish Stratus thing. I think I've seen a lot of people say that this is the best Becky's been since they switched her over to that big time Bex thing a couple years ago, which was a little bit insufferable and reeked of Vince. But speaking of reeking of Vince, apparently, and this is a rumor, so this is according to Sean Ross Sapp at Fightful, and a couple other people actually reporting this too, that Vince himself has been meddling a little bit more in what's going on with WWE. He's remotely setting stuff in, and of course, no, Triple H is still in charge of creative. It's mainly him. But if Vince decides he wants to change something, he's going to make changes, and they're apparently big monumental changes. According to sources, according to this rumor, the rumor is also that most of the talent doesn't feel like there's a big issue or anything to really be concerned with. They still have some freedom in promos and stuff, but one of the bigger things that they're going to have to deal with, though, is the fear that Vince could be coming back anytime soon. So that is also a possibility. I guess people will say that what happened on Monday is probably a Vince thing. So, we've already had the draft and everybody's over here and we're supposed to have these rosters separated. And sure enough, we already have AJ Styles, who's supposed to be on SmackDown on Raw, confronting Seth Rollins, congratulating him on winning and becoming the new WWE third generation World Heavyweight Champion. But then they're teaming up on the show, and people are like, this is the shortest amount of time since that they've ever violated their own brand split rules. But it happens. This is it's sports entertainment. That's how it goes. We also have one last little interesting tidbit coming in on the Dustin and Cody Rhodes front. Apparently, people took some, I don't know why, I'm this may be a rib, but I saw people were very angry with Dustin Rhodes for taking offense and calling, he said this, I'll put it on the screen, about Brock Lesnar, and I'm like, but you guys know that's part of the storyline, and Dustin's playing, and I guess not. But, that was just a little funny thing. Of course, Cody is... We are that close to WWE's version of the Codyverse. In fact, I think we're already there. Him getting his arm broken, showing his toughness. The problem with that is we know Cody is tough because of the whole Peck thing last year. We know he's a tough guy that will fight through an actual injury. But now that we know this is kind of like a kayfabe version of that, it's kind of like sucking on a greasy coin, to use a phrase. From a famous fictional character, but that's kind of the way it feels a little bit. It's like, yeah, you got really popular, and that real life thing that happened last year was part of the reason why everybody's now taking to Cody. Doing that as an angle this close since it happened, I don't know. But again, I've heard a lot of people aren't even really enjoying this. They're kind of done with the feud, but apparently it's going to continue on. So Cody and Brock are still going to be doing stuff heading into Money in the Bank. Of course, the big Bloodline storyline that came out with Jimmy Uso super kicking Roman, and the Bloodline continues to crumble. Whether or not this is leading to Jimmy versus Roman at Money in the Bank, or of just a grudge tag team match, family Bloodline tag team match, the Usos versus Solo and Roman, who knows? We're going to be finding out in the next couple of weeks. I have to say that, like a lot of people, the Bloodline storyline kind of dipped over the past month or so. And a lot of that had to do with the fact that Roman wasn't around for a lot of it, so they kind of had to move things around. But now that he's back involved with it, and there's another defection now, the storyline's picking up. I do again wonder though, and you know this is on a lot of people's minds, this storyline is carrying a lot of the excitement and a lot of the uptick in audience, both at the live shows and on television for WWE. But when the story will eventually end, and what do they have to follow up with it? I think that's the question people are going to start asking, as it looks like we're now into the third act of this Bloodline storyline, and getting closer to its ending than we are from its beginning. But I want to know what you guys think. Let your voice be heard in the comment box below. And until next time, I will see you guys here for more news, rumors, and videos on the Rantin Review Pro Wrestling. Have a good day.